To every tall person, what are some struggles that shorter people will never experience? No matter how many people have been on a trail, you will still find the spider webs with your face. Never being comfortable in almost every means of transport. Everyone assuming that you're good at basketball. People losing their minds on airplanes when they can't recline their seat because your knees are pushed up against it. Airplanes. Period. When I fall, I have a lot further to travel before my body comes to a stop than a short person does. Think about it. It sucks. Cooking, baking. I feel like my posture gets messed up because the counter I'm preparing ingredients on is too low for me. I've never owned a couch that I could completely stretch out on. My kiddo, 31 meters. Who doesn't have Reddit said? 6 feet 8 inches. Beds that don't let you stretch out. Showers that are great for the chest down. Stoves, ovens that you need to kneel to use. Airplanes. That's it. They suck. Most vehicles. Finding shoes, pants that fit. Sometimes we get lucky. In bathtub, choose one. Warm upper body or warm knees. Most bathroom stalls are too short so people who walk in can clearly see it's you in there. Urinals are too close to the ground to use. I like being tall. Also 6 feet 5 inches. And I'm sure it's gotten me laid in a hookup more than once. But never met a tall person over 25 who didn't have some joint pain. Especially knees. Also when I play basketball a lot of shorter guys take out their frustration on the big guy. You buy shoes and clothes that fit. You don't choose. You buy whatever fits. And feel lucky when they actually have something in your size. You don't have the privilege of choosing what you fancy. Even if you hate the color, design, whatever. You take it 'cause it fits. Buying t-shirts that are long enough without being too wide. Driving with my head pressed on the roof. My super tall friend has lamented the following to me. Inability to find tall partners to date and back issues from bending down to reach average height. People for kisses on the regular. And back issues in general. Walking face first into so many spider webs all the time that mostly other people clear. Probably other things but those two stick in my mind. When you drop your phone as a 193 centimeters person there are more chances to break it than if you were shorter. Chandeliers and ceiling fans are always a threat. Never having to look up at every doorway or sign to see if you were going to get scalped. I grew 45 centimeters in 3 years as a teenager. I hit my head so much for a few years before my body awareness settled. I can't wear heels unless I want to tower over every one of my friends' smiling face with tear. Finding pants that fit. Either they are too short, or they're long enough but way too loose on my hips. Same for long skirts too. Beds that aren't long enough. And blankets that don't cover everything. Having to duck to enter doors. Especially when going abroad to places like Southeast Asia. Airplanes. You're so crammed. And when the person in front of you reclines their seat without asking. I've had bruises on my knees because people threw their seat back against my legs. Chairs being too high, so that I sit way above the table and my food. Everything is so low down. I'm 6 feet 1 and my husband is 6 feet 8. We can't afford a kitchen renovation so we get back pains from just washing dishes and preparing meals because they're barely hip height for us. At work for me, the benches and trolleys are so low down. They had to buy some higher trolleys for me to use as I was getting back pains. The clothes. Women over 5 feet 8 are considered tall, and sometimes even the tall section trousers are still too short. For me, my husband struggles to find shoes in his size because men's feet max out at 13. UK. Apparently. I struggled with this when I was younger, but size 9 women's shoes are more common now. Random people staring at us in public because of our height, especially when we're together. The bed. Like you said, I barely fit in ours, and my husband's feet stick over the edge of he lays flat. Me, as a tall woman, having run-ins with men with Shortman syndrome, being told I have to be over 6 feet 1 because they're tiny. To me, 5 feet 9 ass is apparently 6 feet. Men making inappropriate comments about my legs. I mean, that's just a woman thing also. But getting catcalled on my leg length makes me want to learn martial arts to kick their ass.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. TooAfraidToAsk is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.